me, you loved the Style Network. This is for all the women who miss the Look for Less, Style Star, Whose Wedding Is It Anyway, Kimora, Life in the Fab Lane. If that's you, keep watching. So, I miss the Style Network. The Style Network launched in 1998, and it was meant to be a spinoff of E! That's not something I knew until I started researching it and trying to find like old archives of different shows. The Look for Less with Elizabeth Hasselbeck, when she was the host, that's when I really fell in love with the Look for Less. The Modern Girl's Guide to Life with the 4 women, and they would share different tips about life. Whose Wedding Is It Anyway? Even though that was not a style show in the sense of, it talked about style, it was an element of style, like your style in regards to wedding, behind the scenes behind wedding planning. And then of course we had Kimora's show later on, towards the end of the Style Network, when it started to become nothing. Kimora, Life in the Fab Lane was an awesome show. Love that show. That was a reality show that should have been on the Style Network, because we saw a woman, Kimora, who was showing behind the scenes of Baby Phat and KLS, which are her 2 different clothing lines, and how she was building her brand and building those brands. So that needed to be on the Style Network. But as time went on, the Style Network became something else. But before it was that, the Style Network also showed Fashion Week runways shows. So I would watch designers. I will never forget it. I was literally in middle school. Before I would get on the bus, I had a VHS. I had a VCR. So I would just put the tape in and I would record. I would record all the shows that I liked, and then I would come home and I would rewatch the shows, and I would try to recreate those outfits. Like, no, of course I didn't have a designer budget, but it was inspirational to me, certain brands that I liked. And that was televised at one point. Now, you can see it online, or you can actually go to the shows. But I've always been into fashion and style as long as I can remember. So the Style Network plays a pivotal role in my style journey. And I know that might seem dramatic, but if you are watching this video still, then I'm sure you pretty much agree. And then later on, as time went on, it seems like those who ran the programming for the Style Network lost the plot. They got caught up in what was like the hype in media at the time, and that started to be reality TV shows. So when we started having all these reality TV shows that to me had nothing to do with style, and there were some celebrities that I really liked too. Tia and Tamera, they had a show, loved them, but I mean, did we need that on the Style Network? Bill and Juliana, again, did we need that on the Style Network? I mean, it was just certain things that I'm like, should have been somewhere else. The interior design shows we could have kept, because that is still part of style. So the Style Network, to me, towards the end of them being around, started losing the plot, and then Esquire bought them, and that was it. And now you can barely find these shows. I've been looking for the Style Star, I've been looking for the Look for Less. I have not hardly seen them anywhere, but I just feel like those kind of shows are missing to me. I still long to turn the TV on and find a show that is similar. And I think that YouTube channels are meant to be that. And I do think that Janae Naylor's show, it's on hiatus right now because she's also a brand founder now of 12 p.m. Studios. But her show, I think it was called Unlock Your Style or Unleash Your Style, something like that. I can't remember the exact name. I will put something up on the side so you can see it. Her show was the closest that I've seen in a while to me, a style show that is interesting, that is engaging, that kind of, to me, was remnants of like a E! Show that I have seen about style. So going into 2026, I want to reframe my YouTube channel to be a network, a style network. And so with that, I want that to be, it's going to all be about style. You don't have to worry about me changing it up. And now doing it now, well, I do want to do interiors later on, but now I'm doing, I don't know, something that makes no sense. It's going to be style related, just in different formats, just like you would have on a network. How the programming is different, but it's all encompassing the same thing, because I'm someone who is a style girl. I enjoy style. So I want to talk about some of the shows that I'm trying to do on my network, and I want you to let me know what you think about them. If you are someone who enjoys my content, if you've watched any of my videos before, maybe if you haven't watched any of my videos, please go through, watch some of my videos, see if you like my style, if you like my vibe. If you do, please make sure that you subscribe and support. And I'm hoping that I give you what you would like as well. My goal is to I think that we would have the same need or the same want, essentially, is to be inspired by style, a style network. It's gonna be things that are not just trends, because I don't really care about trends. I really more so care about women finding and unlocking their personal style, building a wardrobe that aligns with their personal style and their lifestyle. Because when you feel good about yourself, when you feel confident, you can move about the world even more confidently. You don't have to worry about, there's like so many things in this world to worry about. Why have your clothes be one, like feeling uncomfortable, how you feel? You have the ability to be confident in yourself every day. And I just think that that's something that I want to help women do. And I'm going to do that by means of the Style Network. So I'm going to share with you guys some of the shows that I have in mind. And I want you to, in the comments down below, please let me know what you think. I'm asking for you guys' opinion. Okay, so the first series is going to be called Dress Like. And so this is a series where I've analyzed those different celebrities, women who are celebrities whose style we admire. And I break down their style mantra or their approach to style. I break down their wardrobe essentials and some tips as to how you can dress similar to this person. And the reason why is because many of us, we all like inspiration. Inspiration is important to help you to understand your personal style. Copying is a different thing, but when you start looking at different elements of women whose style you admire, then you can start taking away what you like and then adding your little flair. And that's what the point of this is. So I've done several of them so far, but the most popular was Jasmine Tookes, which I'm going to pop over here if you haven't seen it already, and Rosie Huntington-Whiteley. Rosie Huntington-Whiteley is one of my personal style icons. There are certain things about her style that I just really like, and there are certain elements where we diverge. And then that's where D, comes in handy. So I've done several of them. I did a recent one on Sophia Richie Grange, and I don't think a lot of people liked it because it didn't really get as many views, but I've done several of them. So the point is, that's going to be a show called Dress Like, where I analyze a celebrity. Maybe later on I'll do some influencers. And as it goes on, the show could evolve, but that's going to be the ultimate, that's going to be the whole crux of it. Like breaking down a stylish woman, her style, her ethos, how you can take different points from her. And I also share like certain things you could buy that's currently on the market that could be similar that you could add in your wardrobe. So I enjoy that show. To me, it's very reminiscent of Style Star. If you like the Style Star, it has so many people on there: Beyonce, Eva Mendes, Jennifer Lopez. Who else did they have? And I recorded these Style Stars. Now they had where they would talk to their stylist and interview their makeup artists and all that. So we're not going to do that, but I do research and analyze these women's personal style. So please comment down below. Let me know if you like this series. Let me know if you have anybody whose style you think I should analyze. And let me know what you think. Is that a show that you guys are interested in? Do you guys like that idea? Or are you kind of like, girl, we're done with that? Let me know. Now, the next thing is, the second show is called The Style Lab. So this is a show where I show myself styling, like creating outfits and working through different style elements. So for example, maybe I'm creating outfits for a date night. That's during the day. Or maybe I'm trying to use some of my inspiration pictures. Or maybe I'm creating outfits all inspired by a character of a certain movie or a character in a series. Or I'm challenging myself to get better at layering or matching prints. Basically, the Style Lab is exactly what it sounds like. It's going to be me creating outfits, working what I call my style muscle. And I want to encourage you to get into your own style lab, which is just your closet, and doing something similar with your wardrobe. So it's really for inspirational purposes, to get your juices flowing about some things that you, how you can style certain things, maybe some outfit formulas that you can incorporate. And I just think it'll be fun. And so I hope that you guys, hope that's something that you're interested in. It's not, I wouldn't say it's like the Look for Less, because I'm not really trying to do a look for less. I really just want us to style the items that we have. I think in this current climate, I see some content creators who will show hauls. And there's nothing wrong with hauls, because I like to shop too. But it will be hauls, but not the styling portion. Or they'll buy an item and we'll never see it again. And so to me, I just think we are women who have working wardrobes. So how are you styling your items? Girl, how are you styling your items? Do you still have that? Did you get rid of it? What happened? Why? I don't know, maybe I'm nosy, but that's the kind of stuff that I care about. So if that's a show that you're interested in, the Style Lab, let me know below as well. Now this next show is called Curating My Dream Wardrobe, but I haven't come up with the exact title. But the whole point is I want to take you on a journey to me curating my dream wardrobe. So maybe it'll be Curating My Dream Wardrobe. And the reason why is because oftentimes I will see women, especially established content creators, and they will have their wardrobe will be all set. They'll show us this capsule wardrobe, the ending of it. But I like to see, where did it start? Where's the origination? Where did it begin? And not only that, but how can I build my wardrobe up? I think a lot of times we talk about capsule wardrobes, and there's nothing wrong with that, because I like capsule wardrobes, but I think your capsule wardrobe is your workhorses or your wardrobe essentials. So how do you help someone build their own capsule wardrobe based on their personal style and their lifestyle? And not just that, but other items. Like, then when do you see them move on to the more fun things, the accessories, the shoes, what have you? So as I'm on a journey to curating my dream wardrobe, I want you to take that journey with me as well. So that will be some periods where we buy, some periods where I don't buy. I just maybe style or focus, or maybe some periods where I'm saving for things. Either way, I want to take you through that journey. I really hope this is something that you guys will enjoy. I hope that you guys like my idea of the Style Network, because that's what I want to recreate with my channel, is essentially a style network. Like I said, not the same. This is my vision for what I think this Style Network could be. I really want to hear your thoughts, even if it's not a long comment. Even if you just want to send me like a blue heart emoji, so I know like you're on board. You like, okay, love it, blue heart emoji, if you don't feel like typing out words. But if you do feel like leaving me a comment, I would be open to hearing any suggestions, any thoughts you have. As much as I'm creating this Style Network for me, I'm also creating it for you, the viewer. Like, so I want to be excited about it. I want you to be excited about it. So I'm interested to hear you guys' feedback. So I will see you lovely stylettes later.